All right, hello, this is Marie Diaries, and I'm here to do a video. All right, so I'm literally getting another download while I'm about to do this reading. So hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to pause for a minute. All right, so yeah, the download that I just got was I seem to be getting a lot of like re I don't know why I want to say reveal or revelations about stuff that some or all of it may be stuff that's trying to be hid or been hidden or whatever. 110, 111 on the recording. I also see 77, which breaks down to 14 to 5. Yeah, but there may be something about a change pertaining to that. I don't mean to be doing my hands in certain ways. I don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe that's significant to that energy. All right, so that's not my energy of that. So I kind of got like the good side of some news. All right, whether this can be for you, for me, male or female, whatever. All right, so I just uploaded the other. I just uploaded the other video. All right, excuse me. That just recently got uploaded. All right. So now this is the good side of some energy. All right. I don't know where how it's gonna go or whatever, but I'm just gonna do the reading. All right. This will get uploaded, but 222 on the recording, but I might not make it public until tomorrow, or if it do go public, I'll make it public for like tonight. All right. So let's go ahead and start getting into this. All right. Did I say uh my thing? I think I did. All right. So what I wrote down is money is coming to you, or money is coming into you, or on its way when least expected, or when expected the least. All right. So I seen this. I wrote this down from earlier. It is now 6:32 p.m. on the device, June 14th, 2025. All right. So money is coming to you, or coming into you, or money is coming into you, or it's on its way into you when you expected the least. All right, I seen 144. I seen that twice on the stove clock and on the alarm clock. I seen 144 p.m. Something about heavy. All right, whatever this money that come in is gonna be heavy. It's like gonna be a heavy amount. Like it's not gonna be something small. Um, I don't know. Okay, what else? So that might be it because I started writing down some other stuff. Yeah. Okay. So I don't feel like that other stuff has to do with that, but that might be that's a whole nother separate reading. But yeah, money is coming into you, and or money is on its way coming into you. It's on its way when you expect it the least, or when you least expect it. However you want to say it, whether you are a female or a male, whatever sign you are. All right, I feel like this is definitely designated to people who are currently experiencing issues or hardship with monies or lack or um, some kind of blockages or something like that. I feel like it's more this reading is designated to those people. Now, people that's already having um, a flow of money coming in, I feel like whatever, especially if you're doing you getting this money in the legal way, of the light, I feel like you're not gonna have no problems. But this is more for people who are still of the light, still wanting the money in a legal way. But for some unseen reason, you're having blockages, you're having lack and delay like there's something about some money coming in for you or coming into you for you, coming into you. It's on its way when you expect it the least or when you least expect it. Yeah, we got the Talisman and Divine Feminine. All right, when I split the deck. All right, so there's something about a key. Um, there could be a key that you don't know about right now or something like that in regards to this money or something. Something about 31. So maybe this could happen at the end of a month or um, something at the end of the month, or it could be the end of this month, whatever month this resonates for, past, present, future. All right, 31 breaks down to 4, and Divine Feminine has the number 6. All right, so again, you have the key, the talisman key, and you have Divine Feminine. All right, I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera because I know the angle is a little different. Um, yeah, something is the key to. I feel like with the 31, that could be something significant about the end of the month, the end of whatever month when you end up watching this. Uh, Divine Feminine popped up, so this definitely could be designated to the Divine Feminines, whatever sign you are. Transmute. All right, Transmute came out 44. Courage is at the back of the deck. So you could be definitely transmuting um, a lot of negativity, or you're transmuting a lot of things that are not of your higher good, or not that you know are not for your higher good, that don't serve you your purpose of what you need. You also have courage, 37, break it down to 10. All right, courage with going through whatever this cycle is so that you can grow. All right, because you are definitely somebody that is a healer. All right, you have the snake, the the lightning rod, and then you have this I don't know, I don't forgot what that's called, but there's definitely something about some growth coming in. All right, in regards to this money that's coming into you, because yeah, you definitely have you are a healer, and you have healer with your power. All right, so you have the healer card, and you also have the power card. All right, healer breaks down to 5, power breaks down to 10 again. So something is significant about like cycles closing out or something like that, or closing out a cycle for a new beginning or whatever. Yeah, now I split the deck with growth. 15 breaks down to 6. And then you have safe travel, that's 30. It just breaks down to 3. Grounded, 22 breaks down to 4. Something about grounding yourself. Money is coming to you and on its way when you expect it the least. Yeah, you got boundaries coming out, 26, 7, 8. So, and Divine Feminine came back out. Yeah, something about you standing your ground, boundaries. All right, in regards to when this money coming in. All right, so that was Boundaries and Divine Feminine that came out. Those both is in the color red. All right, so maybe something about this money coming into you or on its way into you when you expect it the least or least expected. Maybe this has something to do with uh, what chakra would that be? Because the red, um, both of them cards is like red color. All right, you do have Divinity at the back of the deck. Divinity breaks down to 20. Well, it's 20 just to 2. All right, something about 862 could be significant. Then behind that, you got growth again. You got safe travel, which is like the astral travel card. 30 breaks down to 3. You got time. 41 breaks down to 5. And you got truth. 25 breaks down to 7. But let's see. Money is coming to you or on its way in when you expect it the least or least expected. What else? To you got meditate. All right. Something maybe you need to do or you have been doing this. You got meditate. Meditate because it fell on top of boundaries. So you're meditating to keep boundaries. All right. Keep boundaries up. Yeah, and to reveal the truth. You got the truth card with the feather on it. It's given. I think that feather symbolized like protection and 25 breaking down to 7. Yeah, because I feel like there's definitely this energy of people or negativity, negative stuff lurking in the shadows. You got shadow 43, grounded 22 for also soulmate, stormy, affluence. I feel like the shadow card also is about you truth and you working on your shadow side or your shadow self. Yeah, you got Earth with 11. You got Shift with number 9. Something about one. What? 119 could be significant. I see nature spirits, and I also see release. So something with grounding and meditating to help you release, or has been helping you to release to bring in this money. I feel like this is definitely money that's been held up in some kind of way, shape, or form. Wow, we got death. All right. It has the rose with the skull in the middle. Okay, so 3 of those cards is in red. You got focus. So, excuse me, focus 24 breaking down to 6. Something about focusing. Focusing. I'm getting focusing on what's around you. And it's funny how 3 of these cards is in red color. So something about that red color, wherever chakra that is significant in regards to this money coming in or being blocked or yeah, I see jealousy 23. I was trying to move the cards up and jealousy is at the bottom. I don't know if it's going to show up on the screen because right now the screen is looking very blurry or the image of this video or the recording is looking blurry. But yeah, so you got focus with 24, and then at the bottom you have jealousy with 23. All right, 24 breaks down to 6. Jealousy breaks down to 5. I'm getting something about 2 people that's in that jealousy energy. All right. So let's see. I should have used the major arcana deck. I don't know if I want to use tarot for this, but we might. Let's see. So 5 cards is out here, and 5 cards is out here, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. So 26, 7, 8, something about 8. Somebody clingy. Oh, why is this card with that card? Oh, something about passports could be significant to this money that's coming in. Or there's clarity. There's going to be clarity about uh I don't know why I'm saying clarity, but it's clingy. So it's something about somebody. Okay, this is why you have boundaries with somebody, whether they're male or female, because they're very clingy to your energy, like wanting to be like attached to you like a magnet, or even a leech type energy. All right, but this card doesn't supposed to be in there. It's not supposed to be in there, but we're gonna leave it out. So something about that could be significant. Um, it says passports, short or long, physical or energetic distance. You got sudden travels are beginning, or are excuse me, sudden travels are bringing new insights, new journey, new destinations. All right, and you have it's in Jupiter. Jupiter talks about luck, expand in abundance. All right, so there may be something that you may or may not have been focusing on to bring in this abundance. All right. Yeah, somebody's gonna be crying because you're gonna be getting a gift. Uh, you got three, four cards, a lot of cards that came out. You got habits, overworking. You got habits with overworking. You got gift with Jezebel, and then you have crying that's coming out here. All right, but I'm not sure why those coming out. And then you have planning at the back of the deck. So I feel like whatever, even though you don't know when it's coming in or whatever have you, I feel like you're planning. You like, or you could be planning in your head. You could be planning and putting things down in your phone or whatever kind of phone you got. I feel like you definitely have been planning. Regardless, you've been planning. Oh, there's another card in here that don't supposed to be. What's that? Oh wow, you got the other card from the other reading um that I just uploaded. The one that says continuing to comfort you, male or female, people, places, and things. So this card came up in that reading, I believe it was. All right, it says or maybe this is from last night. It says danger. The energy around you affects your health too. All right, feeling overstimulated. All right, so this could be coming from, I feel like, a male or a female. It says you are overstimulated with too much outside external energy. What is stopping you from embracing solitude? How is your lack of boundaries creating discomfort or discontentment? Take time out to create a scarce space with self to reflect on if certain associations are what's right for you at this time. Yeah, so boundaries is already out here. So that definitely is significant. That card was in there for a reason. I don't know if it's gonna be any other. Oh, I see another one. How did I get these cards in there with that? Where is it? Oh, there it goes. I just saw it. Hold on. All right, so I literally have all these cards right here that was part of this deck, and I didn't even get to use this deck yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra cards. 7 is it? Wait, it's 6. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. But then oh no, it is 7. No, I thought I saw another one. That's crazy. So 7 cards here plus those two. That's 9 cards that was in that deck. I mean, I could mix them together, but I don't want to do that right now. But this card says fear mongering. It says someone, something, or you could be projecting fear onto yourself or a situation you are dealing with. Fear is the lowest vibration and emotion you can feel. Stay away or stay aware of how this can affect your aura field and those around you. All right, I'm gonna read them all. I already read the other two. You got lessons are continuously left unlearned, and you may be going through a repeated experiences as if your whole life is always retrograde. Time to transmute and change the narrative by releasing what is no longer needed within your inner world. It says lack of healing and forgiveness, kindness, surrendering to self and spirit, trust, patience, reflect on inner world to understand treatment, let go. It says, where are you ignoring acceptance and forgiveness within yourself? What is bringing in this denial energy? All right. It also says cycle, loop, and resistance. All right. So that's the other card. That's the second one that was in there. Third one is talks about family dynamics, which is in Moon and Cancer. All right. It says, how were you raised? Fatherhood, father wounds, motherhood, mother wounds, parents, emotions revealed. All right, this is in Cancer and Moon with this card. All right, it does say family dynamics. Also, it says family relationships will be significant. Expect to nurture these dynamics to bring in more harmony and peace. Forgiveness, acceptance, and trust will be a theme. Prepare to explore home life, emotional attachments, relations with family, and a deeper sense of connecting to your roots. All right, the next one is Delulu warning. All right, this is in Gemini and Neptune. All right, it says not seeing reality. Be careful what you wish for. Overspeaking, overstepping, gossip. Expecting too much create illusions. This is your reminder to remain present and secure. You won't always know or have all the answers when you want them. All right, we got guarded and depriving yourself of true fulfillment, dreaming of what it is could of what it dreaming of what it could be instead of what it is. Opportunities await you, but you must be willing to make risks and unlock the gate that is keeping you trapped and settling. Where are you depriving yourself of true harmony in your life, staying in your comfort zone? All right, I feel like that's why that key was popping up earlier in this video. 22 minutes in, the last two, you got the unknown, the vortex. Your physical reality has caught up. Consistency, excuse me, changes things. New shifts, reality upgrades, ascension. Beginning to physically see your manifestations, good or bad, positive or negative. Your physical reality is catching up to your spiritual reality. You are beginning to manifest your truest intentions and focused thought forms into being. Expect to see a reality that reflects your constant focused thought forms previously up until now, for better or for worse. All right, so that's confirmation with the focus card. A lot of this is confirmation of the energy since I started the video. The last card is something will always try to pull you back into your old reality. Show strength and ignore the opposition. New levels, new devils. Oh, and I was just getting that with I swear, and I was thinking that that card was gonna be this card, but I was getting that as soon as when I was reading that. It might have been the last one that I just read. I was getting that. It says being influenced by tricksters. All right, we got sent to test you. Sent to test you. They know who you are, distracting you from your purpose, pulling on your energy. All right, this is in Scorpio. All right, so let me show the last two. Yeah, but I definitely was getting that with that one. All right, but these is the last two cards that came out. So these must be significant because they were stuck in that deck, and I wasn't. I was trying to use the other deck and not this one right now, but these cards may be significant because they dang sure it was all in there. So all 9 of those cards. So yeah, somebody could be trying to. I'm getting instill some kind of fear mongering energy in regards to you moving and traveling or something like that. Yeah, because those definitely those wasn't in there for no reason. Like I don't even know, and I got the two decks separated from each other, so I still don't know how they got in there. So all right, so 25 minutes in, money is coming to you or on its way when you least expected or expected the least. All right. Also 144 was on the clock, on both clocks. Yeah, you got planning. So I'm getting something about planning ahead, or you could just be planning ahead physically or mentally. It says sounds like a plan. Planning is in progress at this time. Take time out to plan before making make any sudden moves. All right. I'm also getting something about um a ego death. You could be going through an ego death, or you're going through an ego death in regards to this fear mongering energy. Yeah, split the deck with T and gift. Okay, you know T. I read that card a couple times. It says, whose tea are you sipping? You just received all this tea from being nosy. I see you. The gift card, it says, this is for you. If you haven't gotten it yet, you sure will. All right, so again, that's the gift card with the tea card. All right, and excuse me how I'm like turning my hands to show the cards, but again, I'm laying on my stomach, so yeah. But let's see. I'm gonna clarify all of these cards with this deck that's out here: boundaries, divine feminine, meditate, truth, and the death card, which has the rose and the skull in the rose. Clarify the boundaries card for this energy. Money is coming into you on its way when you expect it least, or least expected. Clarify the boundaries card. You have no games, all right? So, excuse me. So you're playing no games when it comes to setting boundaries, all right? And receiving this surprise money coming in, or whatever way, shape, or form how it's coming in. But I know for a fact it's coming in legal, all right? Everything about how it's coming in is legally, all right? It says money's coming your way. It's literally just going to fall in your lap. No effort needed, all right? Yeah, because you being in your divine feminine, divine masculine energy. All right, clarify divine feminine for money is coming into you on its way when you least expect it, or expected the least. 144. We got abuse. All right, yeah, because somebody definitely has been trying to abuse you, divine feminine or masculine. It says abuse, mental, physical, or emotional. It doesn't matter. It's still abuse. All right. They may have been doing this in some type of way of a love message, or um, trying to present themselves as they love you. Money is coming to you on its way when you expect it the least, or least expected. 144. Clarify, meditate. So tired was coming out, but we got intuition at the back. Let's try that again. Clarify, meditate for this energy. Clarify, meditate. All right, we got tarot coming out in the reverse. All right, but we're not going to take it in the reverse. So something about meditating and tarot could be significant. Yeah, we split the deck with commitment and liar. All right, so we got commitment and liar. Let's clarify. Meditate again. Let's get one more for that. Money is coming to you on its way when you expected the least, or least expected. Clarify, meditate again. Clarify, meditate for this energy. Clarify, meditate. We got mask off. Yeah, we got apartment at the back of the deck. Somebody mask is falling off with abusing you, divine feminine or masculine. All right. I don't know. I'm getting something, but maybe they're trying to manipulate something, because it's falling on abuse and tarot. Yeah. Apartment, focus, college, true friend, time, prayer, divine connection is at the back of the deck with intimacy. But mask fell sideways on top of abuse and tarot. So the mask is falling off for whoever's trying to abuse you, divine feminine, mentally, physically, or emotionally. Something with tarot is significant, but yeah, I feel like something about you learning to meditate at this time, or you're gonna be meditating to relieve yourself of whatever this conflicting energy is. All right, with conflict coming out, you got planning that's still at the back of the deck, or it's coming up at the back of the deck again. Clarify truth for this energy. Money is coming to you, or on its way when you expect it the least, or least expected. Clarify truth for this energy. You got prayer, all right? Truth and prayer, all right? That that this money is gonna come in on time, or it's gonna come in on time. I guess I'm supposed to say it like that. Give me one more for truth in regards to this energy. Money is coming into you, or it's on its way when you expect it the least. Oh. Yep, so that you could be moving away to common waters. You got moving coming out there. It says it's time to make a move. A new environment is on its way. Welcome in the new. Yeah, you definitely trusting in prayer for welcoming in the new. Yeah, you somebody who's a free spirit, all right, at the back of the deck. Free spirited. I feel like free spirited earth angel. Clarify the death card for this energy. I wasn't ready. You got anger. Somebody's gonna be mad that something's coming to an end, all right, or something's ending, or because what you're welcoming in the new, all right. You got this because you're making this decision that has something to do with long distance, or um you being in long distance from this person, place, or thing. All right, or person could be male or female, but yeah, they're gonna be angered at something ending. Clarify the death card for this energy. Money is coming to you on its way when you expected the least, or least expected. 144. Clarify the death card. Wow. You got speak at the back of the deck. But so 4 cards just came out. You got college, delusional, balance, and earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that came out. Um so yeah, but those is what just came out. Hopefully they showing good on the deck. All right, college, it says get that degree. You're focused on your education, and we're here for it. So the college, I feel like that don't necessarily have to be college. It could just be you learning a new skill or trade or something. All right, so that's putting the old way of thinking to an end, and welcoming in the new. You got delusional. It says at this point you see what's in front of you, yet you still act like things are okay. Help. Yeah, so that's why you're trusting in prayer to welcome in this new. All right, to close out this I want to say this false cycle. You got balance. It says find more balance before you move forward. Yep. That's why you're cycling, you're closing out, or you're working on closing out what no longer serves you. You know that something around you cannot be okay. All right. That's why you're trusting in prayer that you trusting in prayer to welcome in the new. All right. The last card was in Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got speak at the back of the deck. Speak, divine connection, intimacy, conflict, time, build, commitment, power, reconciliation, ghosted, spring. Let's see. Hold on. All right, so I was looking for this deck earlier. I'm like, if I do this when I had got that download and I wrote it down, I'm like, I gotta use this deck. I almost thought that I somehow lost this deck, but I found it, so we gotta use this deck for this reading. We're gonna clarify all 5 cards. Clarify boundaries for this energy. Money is coming to you and on its way. It's when you expected the least or least expected. 144. All right, so we got duality coming out. All right, duality. It says, do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. All right, I feel like that has to do with the boundaries and things. Yeah, foresight is at the back of the deck. It says, pay attention to things that are important to ensure your wealth. Be farsighted and alert. All right, that's at the back of the deck. Let's see. We're gonna clarify divine feminine. Clarify divine feminine. Money is coming to you and on its way when you expected least or least expected it. Clarify divine feminine. Clarify divine feminine. You got savings. Savings. You always need to put something off for a bad day. Create savings for the future. I feel like you will be doing this once the money comes in, whenever this money comes in, or whenever you welcome in this new that has to do with this money coming in or on its way. Clarify meditate for this energy. Money is coming to you or on its way when you expected the least or least expected. Clarify meditate. New beginnings, all right? I feel like you're trusting in prayer in regards to this new beginning. All right, I can't pick up the card. You got a new beginning, all right? The new beginning can have something to do with you moving to somewhere where it's very warm. And it's definitely going to feel like a sweet success, all right? You got a new beginning. It says you will start a new job in life. Clean sweep over. Hit the reset button. All right. I feel like you have been meditating on this new beginning or this welcoming in this newfound abundance. I'm hearing you meditate. You learning to meditate, or you have been meditating on that. Clarify truth in regards to this energy. Money is coming to you or on its way when you expected the least or least expected. Clarify the truth card. Ooh, 2 cards just came out. You got winning and you have love life. Whoa. Whoa. You got winning, all right? So winning, it says, sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. You also have love life, all right? It says, free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. All right, the last card is the death card. You got expression at the back of the deck. It says, open your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. Let's get one more card for this reading. For the last card, death card. Money is coming to you or on its way when you expected the least or least expected. Clarify the death card. You got direction. It says direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. All right. So I feel like that has to do with that planning card that kept coming up. That kind of looked like a journal, whatever. All right. Again, that's why I said, didn't the snake card come up in the other deck? You're shedding. All right. You could be shedding you shedding skin right now. It says reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. All right, I did say I was going to use this deck. Let's see. Yes, this money could be speeding in with that whatever that them things is, mopeds, uh something. This money is coming in. It's gonna be speeding in or something. Yeah, the world just flew out. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Maybe this had to do with um going through that metamorphosis to close out the old and bring in this new beginning. Uh, what I was about to say. Hmm. All of that background noise is a distraction. They want to distract you. It's like that's the energy of uh that energy of not being happy for you because they don't want to try to do something themselves or they don't want to think for I'm getting they don't want to think for themselves, all right, or something. I don't know. Clarify boundaries for this energy. Clarify boundaries. You got judgment, all right? That's what I'm saying. You got Leo. Yeah, they could be this energy of judging you for setting boundaries, for you playing no games when it comes to being vigilant about what you want. Clarify the divine feminine for this energy. Clarify the divine feminine. You got the world coming out in the reverse. You got the tower and Aquarius at the back of the deck. Do I want to take these in reverse? Yeah, we're gonna take the world in reverse again. That is Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Yeah, somebody been abusing something. Maybe somebody even been abusing something online to, like I said, to hold up or uh, hold up this money or something like that in some type of way, shape, or form. You do have the tower in Aquarius at the back of the deck. All right. And something with online could be significant. Clarify, meditate for this energy. Clarify, meditate. You got the devil in the reverse. And Capricorn, all right. The Hierophant in Taurus is at the back of the deck. All right. Yeah, the mask is coming off when it pertains to what's being held up in regards to this new beginning. I feel like in regards to this new beginning that has to do with abundance, prosperity, and a love, and also part. It also include a love life. Can I get it out? Yeah, you got the Hierophant and Taurus at the back of the deck. Clarify the truth card. Clarify the truth. Wow, the tower flew out. The Hangman and Pisces is at the back of the deck. But the tower is out here, and I do see it in the reverse. Somebody definitely could be praying that something doesn't change for you. All right, I guess that's why it's coming out in the reverse. That's what I'm getting right now. The tower is in Aquarius, or somebody is praying that something doesn't change for you. Clarify the death card for this energy. Money is coming to you an honest way when expected, least or least expected. Clarify the death card. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Again, that's in Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. All right. So yeah. So something definitely is going in your favor. All right. The Hermit in Virgo and the Lovers in Gemini is showing up at the back of the deck. All right. They both showing up at the back of the deck. You see the Lovers down there. All right. It's giving that duality energy with the Lovers. All right. So I feel like that's the divine working on your behalf to be vigilant with um I don't know, I want to say moving things out of your way or moving people, places, and things out of your way. Yeah, confirmation with me burping. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna burp and I'm gonna pass gas. I just seen 4444 a few minutes ago. And I swear I don't be trying to do that junk on purpose, but I have to. Like my mom told me, you cannot hold in when you gotta pass gas, you cannot hold that in. That is one funny thing I remember about her. Like even though we not communicating and stuff right now, growing up living with her, we go to the grocery store and she be letting one out. I be like, oh my god. I be like, ma. And she's like, what? She's like, I gotta let it out. You know, you can't hold that in. But let's see. Let's close it out with the other oracle deck before it goes to an hour. Hold on a minute. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close it out with two more decks. All right, so I'm gonna use the Archangel deck. All right, whatever comes out is what I'm gonna take. So money is coming to you and on its way when you expect it the least or least expected. 144. Give us whatever archangels we need to seek for this reading right here. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna take the two that's turned up, which is Uriel is Aquarius, and we got Gabriel, which is Cancer sign. Because all of them did not just fall how I wanted them. I mean, they didn't come out how I wanted them to. But the two that was faced up was Uriel, which is in Aquarius, and then we got Gabriel in Cancer. All right, so Archangel Uriel is fire of God, light of God. All right, it says wisdom, truth, and light delivers God's messages. Angel of presence and archangel of salvation, enlightenment, and divine guidance. You also have Archangel Gabriel, which is messenger of God. Ooh, excuse me. That's the other one was Aquarius. This is Cancer. But Archangel Gabriel delivering important messages and revelations from God to humanity. Be a barrier of good news. All right. So those are two that was faced up. And close it out with this deck right here. Money is coming to you and on its way when expected the least or least expected. All right. Yeah, it says keep the vision, continue to dream, third eye open, achieve your goals, trust the process, see into the future, prophetic dreams, clarity. All right, that's 65. Breaks down to that would be 11. All right, so it's giving the, what is that, the all-seeing eye, or it's giving the protection, which the evil eye, protection against people trying to block your third eye and stuff. What else for this, closing out this reading? Money is coming to you on its way when you expect it, least expected. 144. Let's get a couple more to close out this energy. Anything? Okay. We got the storm at the back of the deck. Storm with the butterfly. So there definitely could be a storm coming in to help bring in this new beginning. All right. There's a lot of other cards that came out. Hold on a minute. All right. So the black magic came out in reverse. So we're going to keep that in reverse. So the black magic came out in reverse. We got sit, watch, observe, then make your move. All right, so that also came out. Sit, watch, observe, then make your move. That's kind of like that planning card. You got adjust your posture, alignment, balance, chakras, breathe, energy flow. So I don't know. I know this is not showing up on here that good. Probably right now. I don't know. All right. You also have heart like a lotus flower. All right, heart like a lotus flower. You have fall down 7, get up 8, rise determined, unbreakable. All right, that has the number 8. Oh, and adjust your posture has 24, breaks down to 6. The other one that said sit, watch, observe, then make your move, that had 40, which breaks down to 4. You got death coffin. All right, so there's something definitely ending for a new beginning. You got game over also, which is 55 with 10. The last card is what? You got power struggle, ego versus heart. It says it has the two different sides. So the ego is fear, lack, jealousy, me, past, future, power, war, materialism, judgment, the prize, lust, control, pride, competition. The heart is authentic. Wait, authentic. What? Eternal. God. Enjoy the journey. Abundance, love, harmony, healing, tolerance, unity, peace, and going inward. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close out this video and this reading. I just seen 50-50 on the recording. All right, so if you would like to subscribe, like, comment, share, you're more than welcome to. And I will see you later, and I will see you in the next video.